Live from Lord's Baseball Ground in London, we've got Global Baseball League action on the show. It's Calgary taking on London. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound in this one, Corbin Burns. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Jordan Walker getting ready to hit.
Jordan Walker.
The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. To the right side. Stewart takes it himself. 2 away here in the top of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Oh, yeah. That one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back to Lord's Baseball Ground. And pitching in this game, Cam Schlittler. What's the word on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Stepping in, Ryan Braun. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
High outside.
The 1-0.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Fastball for a strike.
4-seam fastball. High inside. Curveball. Low outside.
And now 2-2. That's hard hit in the line. And that's a ball. Foul ball. 2-2 now.
Cutter. Low outside.
Got him swinging.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
Bellinger.
He swings and fouls one
Four-seam
off.
fastball. High outside.
The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Fastball. High outside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Four-seam fastball.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's Javier Baez. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Next offering is fouled back.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Four-seam
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here
Leading
in
off
London,
for the Vikings,
digging in,
the
Carlos
designated hitter,
Delgado.
Carlos Delgado.
The 1-1. High fly ball down the left field line. That's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Trout. The 0-1. That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. On the warning track. And hauls it in. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kevin McGonigal. Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He muscles that one out of here. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Now at the plate, Ryan Dozier. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. Time call.
Time call.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Out towards right center field. Bellinger on his way over. And that is that. Welcome back to Lord's Baseball Ground. Now it's the DH, Ellie De La Cruz.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, 2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Couldn't get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And now the first baseman, Sal Stewart.
That's a ball.
Curveball. Middle outside.
Hey!
Cutter. Middle outside.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Outside.
Really
Ball,
good
that's
swing,
high.
especially with 2 strikes.
Outside.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Batting 6.
And now here is Bill Mazeroski.
Mazeroski.
Sweeper. Low outside.
That one out to right. And makes the grab. And that will end the new inning getting started. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
Batting 9.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Next to hit, Kazuma Okamoto. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And there's one away. So back to the top of the order. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
In the air to left center. Braun should have this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. Tag, and he's out. Try to get back, and that will end the inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Sinker. Low middle.
And that one clips the corner.
Fastball. Low inside.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Now the catcher up to hit. Number 3.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Comes up empty.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Number
Now it's the right fielder, Jeremy Burnitz. And first offering is fouled off.
Inside.
2 down, nobody on. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches. That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And that skips in the dirt.
Fastball. Low inside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
High outside.
Swing and a miss. The big righty strikes out the side. Back here in London, leading off Jordan Walker.
Number 18, Jordan Walker.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Comes up empty.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Stays alive. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. He's 0 for 1. And that's fouled off. The 0-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Carlos Delgado. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Delgado.
And there's a foul ball. That one ran inside, almost got him. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Welcome back to Lord's Baseball Ground. Stepping in, Ryan Braun.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And here comes Bellinger. He struck out swinging in his first at bat.
Bellinger.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Right through there for a strike.
Low inside.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. So here's Baez now. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Ball one and a pitch inside.
High inside.
That one in triple digits.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Edge in the zone for a strike. Gonna count 1-2. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And that one cutting but missing down low. In the air out to center. And it falls. And a good start to the inning.
The batter.
Kevin McGonigal now at the plate.
Kevin
Coming off an absolute
McGonigal.
bomb in his last at bat.
Ball.
And the 1-0. On the ground, right side. Dive, and he's got it. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
The batter number 2. Second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
One out man at first. Ryan Dozier digs in now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Swings over the top of that one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Stewart. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. The 2-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. Fly to center his first time. Hey! Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Corbin Burns the strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Ellie De La Cruz.
Outside.
Well, these guys, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Stewart in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one.
Second baseman,
Bill Mazeroski will hit next. Flied to right his first time.
Ball outside.
De La Cruz over at first with one away.
Low outside.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Low inside.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
the batter number 7.
Swanson digs in.
Gansby.
High middle.
Swanson.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Low outside.
Swings through it for the K. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Daniel Palencia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Guerrero in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here's 0-1. Swings through that one.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
In the air, right field. Burnitz settles under this one, and there's one down. Jordan Walker, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Ball inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a... factor there or not, but off the bat you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. And now they've got
this one swung on and hit well way back there. Bang! A two-run blast, and they add to their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
One down. And next is the designated hitter, Carlos Delgado, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Vipers, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's Mike Trout, 1 for 2.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one found hard the other way. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. High fly ball, right field. And that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Adrian Morejon.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's the catcher. He was a strikeout victim. Style.
Middle outside.
And that one is lifted in the air. One away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now here is Jeremy Burnitz. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball.
Cutter. High inside.
Oh, he hit him.
That hit him.
And
Take
that
your
got him
base.
pretty flush. So the lineup flips over. Now, Ryan Braun.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
That's a
Hike
great
one.
take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Slayer.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Outside.
The 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Abner Uribe.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter number 2, second base.
So up next, Ryan Dozier. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. That one kicks away from the catcher. McGonigal up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
The 2-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly. It's 6-0.
Up next,
here's Jordan Alvarez.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
On the ground. What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. So digging in, Kazuma Okamoto.
Kazuma Okamoto.
Time call.
Time up.
And a base hit into right. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Vipers, the first
That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Two on, 2 outs.
Ball.
Off the mark there, and the count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count now even up. Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Back here in London, bottom of the 7th. The batter now, Javier Baez.
Middle center.
Baez.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The batter, number 44.
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz.
Middle outside.
There's a strike.
Slider. Low inside.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Middle inside.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Cutter.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Low inside.
0-1 now. And it's fouled away.
Middle inside.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Bill Mazeroski. Getting ready to hit. De La Cruz off of first with 2 away. Fouled off left side.
Circle change. Low outside.
Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Middle inside.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Welcome back to Lord's baseball ground. We're at the top of the 8th. Hunter Goodman now at the plate.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, 6 hits.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, Boog, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Emilio Pagan. He's into the game with the bases empty. And here's the slugger who starts at DH, Carlos Delgado. 0 for 3 in this one. Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's outside. 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 8th. Good job to fight that one off. And they'll do it again.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now. And now batting Mike Trout. 1 for 3.
No, that's in.
And that one fouled off. Here's a 2-1. That one lifted to left. Wrong. Under this one. That's out number 2. So up next, Kevin McGonigal. He's already homered in this game.
McGonigal.
And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on.
That's foul.
0-2 now. Tap to first. Stewart. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Bruce Sutter.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here comes Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop, Dansby.
Splitter. Low middle.
Swanson.
Ha!
Slider. Middle outside.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Outside.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the catcher.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Check
What?
swing, and he went.
Splitter.
And that is
Low
strike
outside.
1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Low inside.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beat.
Low inside.
Now it's the right fielder, Jeremy Burnitz.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Back here in London, we go to the 9th. Ryan Dozier digs in now. In the air, right field, Burnitz moving under this one. Takes it in for the out. Yordan Alvarez will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Strike 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Froze him with the heater at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Kazuma Okamoto getting ready to hit. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Oh, great stop. To first, and it beats him. What a play. Bottom of the 9th. Here's the left fielder, number 8.
Oh, no count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And that one is
that's
downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Outside.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The center fielder.
Bellinger up to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Bellinger.
That's a ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Hee-haw.
Four-seam
One
fastball.
down, base is
Low
empty
inside.
here in the 9th. Up the middle. McGonigal fires to first on the run. So it's their last chance in this one. Javi Baez digs in right side. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
That's up. That's a
Four-seam
ball.
Fastball. Middle outside.
No, that's out.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Hee-ha.
4-seam
2 down,
fastball.
nobody on. Here the
Middle
last half of inning number 9. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
1 strike away. High fly ball out to center field. And that'll do it. This one ends